Hello beautiful people, Carl here from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life. gbhblofficial for short, and it's album review time. Black Magic. It is the new album from the alt metal influenced hard rock artist Royale Lynn. Set for release on the 27th of June via Epitaph Records. The album sees the genre blurring artist wear her heart on her sleeve, exploring mental health and her own personal battles through a very unique lens. Right. Let's get this clear from the start. I think this is an appealing alternative metal and rock album. But I do think it's not particularly inventive. It does, regardless of that, deliver anthem after anthem and showcase all the bits of Royale Lynn's sound. A sound that is dominated by the vocals, but for good reason, as the electrifying artist is such an amazing singer. It's an album with bite, an album with heart and soul, an album liable to fill a dance floor, and an album to reflect on. Trust me, even if you're the type that sneers at pop sensibilities of this record, you will still find this one hell of infectious listen whether you like it or not. I'm a fan, so let's get that clear right away, even if some of what I hear feels overly familiar and isn't the most imaginative. There are 12 tracks here and the majority are bangers. In fact, I'd say there are several times when Royale Lynn is downright untouchable, especially as every single track relates to mental health in some way. She doesn't just wear her heart on her sleeve, she's outright bearing her soul. And it's the kind of relatable honesty that so many people can connect to. That all of this just so happens to be wrapped up in anthemic fashion just makes it all the more potent. The record in half. Out of the first 6 tracks, I found myself mostly enamoured by the sing-along chorus of EVIL, Evil, the dramatic melody of Black Magic, and the huge sounding Pandora's Box. There's variety here. While it should go without saying, I feel I must remind you that the vocals are stunning across every single track. You don't have to like Royale Lynn crates, but only a fool would debate the vocal quality. The second half of the record is where it's at though, personally. Out of the last 6 tracks, I found myself enamoured with even more. When We Die has heavy riffs and another kick-ass chorus, although the following, which, but spelt WTCH's chorus, might be the album's best. Then there is Dark Mode and that big chant moment. Listen to the track, you'll know what I mean by that. Death Wish's heavy sound features the iconic Danny Worsnop from Asking Alexandria and We Are Harlot. And then there is the mightily accessible finale of Battlegrounds. It's a battleground, it's a battleground. So where the hell did we go wrong? Where the lines run all along? 'Cause we're going down, it's a battleground. The second half has more tracks that I love, putting it simply. But honestly, I'll be amazed if Royale Lynn isn't one of the biggest alternative artists in the world in the next couple of years. Every track in this album is a single, and every track will have widespread appeal. It's what has made Royale Lynn so successful so far, and that's not going to change in the slightest going forward. Everything about her screams icon, and all the proof anyone needs, I think, of that is on this album. I'm not going to tell you you're going to love it. I'm certainly not even going to tell you anything like it's groundbreaking or any of that. It's not. What it is, though, is an anthemic record with so much appeal on a wider scale. You know, you're just going to draw in a ton of different fans from different genres outside of the rock and metal world, even though it is a rock and metal album. Just, you know, twisted by pop sensibilities and other genre thinking. It's very, very cool. Very familiar for the most part, but my God, it's still very, very cool. And I like that. I really did. It's Black Magic, June 27th via Epitaph Records. What do you reckon? You got thoughts on this one? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It does help us out. You can find us at gbhbl.com and across all social media platforms. And if you really want to give us a bit of extra support, please consider buying us a cup of coffee over on our coffee page. Thank you.